Let's test out the auto battle. Welcome back to another Bit Legends video, fellas. Today we are following up after the 0.8.1 update, and we are going to test out the loop fight feature. We're also going to test out some other stuff just along the way, specifically the boost to stamina. I'm very curious to see on how that is going to play out. And on top of it, a bunch of players have added a bunch of total stats because they got the new Raid 8 DPS Mythic set out there. So we'll take a look at all that. Right now we're looking at the tip notification pop-up. So there's something that I didn't highlight here, and I want to make sure that I add a little bit more clarity. So after starting the cycle battle, the character will automatically encounter and fight the enemy until all the team is killed or the resources of the current gameplay are exhausted. So it's just going to run through all of your resources. And hey, you can catch up on a little bit of sleep, you can go hop in the shower, do what you gotta do, you can make a YouTube video, whatever you're into. And so we'll be testing that out and seeing how it feels. And we're gonna do it in the highest difficulty raid that we have access to at the moment. In the note it says that turning on the cycle battle will forcibly reject the merchant, it'll ignore treasure chest, it will not turn off the combat when a player dies, except down here at the bottom, you can go to the game settings and revise the above mentioned items. Also, I do see a particle effect going through here. I don't know what that is. We'll figure that out. But anyways, so there you go. I believe if you have set correctly your settings, all this stuff should work. So let's take a sneak peek on over here. I will click that on and click confirm. And I get a little checkbox there, so down in the bottom left corner, loop fight. We're going to come back to this. I can finally hit my settings button for the boys out there. If you want to find a way to put in the redemption code, here's another way to do it. You can also click on Lower Legend as the NPC in town. But let's see. So decline merchants. Bum, bum, bum. Make sure I've got all that. And if there's a cosmetic in there, I want to see it. And then decline key chests. Key chests are still not worth doing, so let's do that. Let's block the monsters, auto persuade monsters. I'm going to put it on epic. I usually don't have it on epic when I'm in raids, but we're testing out some stuff. System notifications, let's leave that. Disable battles after I get killed, we're going to turn that on. Not sure why it was off. And yeah, so there you go. Looks pretty good. Also, for anybody who hasn't seen it, if you want to give a review, click on the review button there. Make sure that you in the Google Play Store, you drop out of the beta system. So if you're in beta, your review doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't count. So you want to leave the beta system. You still have access to the game and all that kind of stuff. But since the game is in beta, it's got that weird little option there. So make sure that you leave your you leave beta and you leave a review. But in the credits, hey, look at that. They put a bunch of people in the game. So this is Bob. This is the one that you're seeing in Discord. And then a bunch of people behind the scenes doing tons and tons of work. We might see more of these folks in the future as things continue, but anywho. Dun, dun, dun. That's the team, fellas. That's the team. Colby doing tons of work. Diver, myself, Hellville, Lackey, Lilu, Lower Legend, Knot, Pepsin, Shelly, etc., etc. That's kind of cool to see, but I wasn't able to show that before. Anyways, all right, let's actually do what the video is about. So let me be a good boy and actually put some boosts on. Some of you are probably not doing this, but you want to always at least use a green boost. It is a really big deal, and you're making back more gold than you're spending on all of these. In fact, the gold that you get each day from war mode is probably paying for all of this, if not more. So there we go. Every little bit helps and counts and all that. I don't know how long I'm going to make this video, but see, I got my buffs at the top. Today's like a capture, monster catch rate day, so yeah, I'm not worried about it that much. All right, let's finally get to it. So here we go. We're in the highest difficulty, and is there anything else to show? Let's go to my team. I'm going to do auto team. A lot of people have been moving their gear around. Naira, as you can see, has a bunch of stats on him. He's super close to 6,000 1,000 almost there, but not quite. Can I exit out? Yay, there we go. Resolution's a little bit weird because I'm playing on a different screen right now. So we got 9 lives. If Ashir has the healing pet, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Everybody says attack pets. But we'll see. There's more stamina. Fights might be a little bit longer. This might actually have some value. For those of you that have this, I'm sure it's going to be great in the future, but right now I'm still doing a lot better with the offensive pets than everybody. But let's actually kind of test that. I haven't really put my 2 cents forward on the new pets in the game. But only Vashir's running that. Everybody else has offensive stuff. And a lot of stamina on Naira, a lot of stamina on Notlock, but they have so much total stats in general that they can get away with it. But there you go. It's a beefy team, 25K. And this should be on the auto battle. Now, my runs before the update weren't perfect. I would usually jump in and manual the boss. So let's first test is, can I stop the battle? Yes, I can. Or no, I can't. I don't know. Maybe their attacks are already queued up. So I turned off the autopilot. Okay, yeah. I turned off autopilot. I can turn it back on as normal. We're just testing simple things. You can see the community mount over there. Bob gave out a gift to cosmetic to people that help with the community. Not is the one that wrote the bot that gave, I think, 3,000 people their coupon codes. He wrote that bot in like, I don't even know, in 0 time, with 0 time to test. It was, hey, there's so many people, we need a bot. And Not was like, here's a bot. It was an amazing story, wasn't it? But anyways, team's doing big work. This is also the first I'm seeing of the whale mount that Naira is rocking. Haven't seen that before. I guess that's in the pack store. I haven't looked to see what was updated in the pack store itself. But I'm very curious. I wanted to see if battles were going to go on a lot longer. I guess Naira is skewing my results by having an insane amount of stats. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. It's really going to come down to how the boss fight is going to look. There you go. You're seeing the new event material. I really haven't looked at any events. Maybe I should do that. I think I actually forgot to do a lot of turn-ins on the last event. They've been rotating so quickly. But things come around. I'm not going to sweat it. More and more events keep coming. So I think we'll be okay with that. But look at that. Not a lot coming in there, doing some damage. That is the healing pet that you're seeing right there. Boom. We did take a massive hit there. Now keep in mind, we're on the auto loop. So it did not stop the battle. Even though my settings say that it should stop the battle when somebody dies. In case you guys don't know, you can click on the portrait to open up the potion interface. You can click on a potion if you don't have one to buy one. A lot of people miss this. So if I want, I can still do my potion there. That was unexpected. Unexpected. Let me cast a heal shield skill to keep the boys a little bit more healthy. I don't think anybody would be getting hit like that. I'm using this skill that I'm trying to show you guys right there. So that should heal and shield everybody to full, make us nice, a little bit more comfy. And just to get our bearings back, I'll do a full launch because I want to see the numbers anyways. So there you go. All right, back on auto. But my team's still not maxed. You know, everybody knows the struggles of getting end tier gear. So we still have some room for improvement, mainly myself. My teammates are pretty close, honestly. They're pretty close to what they could be. But as far as me, I mean, I could definitely get some gear. However, I'm still doing the job. I'm still standing here. So, you know, I think we're doing okay. Hopefully, when we kill Guild Boss 3 for the second time, we'll get that Thunder Fury right-sided piece, and then I'll be able to craft and upgrade that thing instantly, and then we'll make a video about it, and it'll be exciting. I'm slowly saving up gold. I think I get like 2 to 3 million gold per week. So who knows? I need 7 million gold to craft the thing. And then I should have everything else ready to fully upgrade it. And then, of course, gold after that goes into the refining thing. And once I feel like refining some stuff, yeah, there'll be a video there. But right now, all my gold is being saved for Thunder Fury. And we're just waiting on that last piece. It would be nice to see the autopilot pathing getting improved. We're definitely running around in circles a little bit here, and that's always kind of been the case. But anywho, you know, it's functional. It's definitely functional. And if some of you guys have the dream of just like popping a bajillion raid shards, putting on auto run, and then just taking a nap, dude, I think this is the step in the right direction. So let's see how the boss battle goes. Usually the boss is actually, you know what, I'm going to manual this one. Because we had 2 guys die, let's manual this one. Let's be a little more brave in the next battle because we're going to do a couple of these fights. But since I've had to use 2 potions already, I actually kind of want to clean this thing out. I don't want to risk not getting my boss drop. Alright, so 2 full launches there. Is this the shark god, sword god thing? There you go, sword god. We'll take a look at that when we get out of here. That's a pretty good drop rate. And hey, I told you guys, green boost. Use the green boost. That's what's up. So let's take a quick little sneak peek at that before I forget. Going over here, click, store, nope, monster, yep, there it is. Fusion, legendary, where's that girl at? I think it's hero and the other thing. This is her. Sword God, hero, queen of warfare. And what is this? Excavator? What even is this? From one of the moon guys? I gotta go back in the moon now to do this? Okay. Whale. Excavator? Seriously? At least it's not a fusion. At least I just go and capture that. This guy is a fusion, and this one's from the gacha. Keep an eye on this one. Keep an eye on the ones that are from the gacha. That's all I'll say. Don't freak out that it's from gacha. Just stay tuned to announcements, and I'll leave it at that. So we should have a decent chance of making this thing, to be honest, though. But anywho, all right, back to running raids. So let's click that out because these are bugging me. Bear with it. I know you guys want to see it clicked anyways. Okay. Are we in the right one? Yes, we are. Okay, so hopefully here nobody gets crushed in the face, and we can run a full auto and have it enter back in. Did it actually go through the whole way? Did I have the box checked? I don't know, man. It's been a long day. All my days are long days now. That's all we have is long days. But here we go. So anywho, they did a recent adjustment to the autopilot. Before, anybody with a healing or a shielding skill was just constantly using them all the time, and now it's been toned back a little bit. So maybe there is a place for that healing pet that Vasher's got now, that the stamina is a little bit different and the autopilot is healing a little bit less. These are literally my first runs since the patch update, of course. So there was a healing skill right there. So the autopilot was intentional and intelligent and able to do it. But good God, that attack getting through right there is just ridiculous. And I'm not a big fan. I thought it said that if you changed your settings to turn the if you change your settings to turn off autopilot when someone dies, I thought that the looping battle thing was supposed to respect that. So I don't know. Am I reading it wrong? I could just be reading it wrong. Let's throw a heal in here. Actually, game's gonna throw a heal in here for me. But let's just do the last one. Keep everybody healthy. There we go. All right, back on. Autopilot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. But I thought that it's, I'll read it in the next one. I thought that it said that if you changed your settings that it would go by what settings that you had, but maybe I screwed something up. So after this run, we will go and take a look. As far as the stamina increase with the enemies here, I'm not really noticing anything too bad. I was thinking about making fun of Notlock and Naira for having high stamina, but honestly, these enemies hit so hard that unless we get redirect, you know, I think having a little bit of stamina might be a good thing. I don't know. It depends. Plus, a lot of people have new gear, and you want to wait until you finalize your gear before you start rolling stats and doing all that crazy stuff anyways. So give them some time to wiggle around. I still don't want to auto this one, though. I still don't want to auto the boss. I'm just asking for people to die. We already had a couple. We had like at least one death. God, that raid 6 weapon is just so good. Let's do a little mount skill, shoot him in the face, boom, he's dead. So to be honest, there's the other one. That was easy. To be honest, I'm not really noticing the increase in stamina on the enemies. It took 2 full launches for me to kill everything before. It's taken 2 full launches now. I do notice it on the trash enemies here, because these guys were never surviving long enough to get attacks off. And the guy with the rifle is the one that's getting the kills. He has like attack target or attack random or something like that. So he is the one causing the mischief, and we might actually see that again. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I mean, this is the highest raid, highest difficulty, so of course it's not going to be the easiest thing ever, and we're still not all in, end stage gear, but, heads up on the channel for, actually, I wonder if I could do it in this video, give me something to talk about. I have some coupon codes that I want to give to you guys. It's the same procedure, it's just a different code. I got a bunch of them. And you know what? I've got some other videos that I'm kind of working on editing, and they might take longer than I want you guys to wait. So you know what? If you stuck around to this video long enough, what I want you to do is, do I want to do it through YouTube or do I want it through Discord? How are we going to do this? What do you think? Let's do it through YouTube. We've been doing everything for Discord lately. Let's do it through YouTube. If you leave a comment on this channel, or on this video, whatever you want, something nice. If it's something against YouTube TOS, it'll get auto removed. The YouTube bots have been getting better. They're removing weird comments. I used to get a bunch of stuff, links to random websites and a bunch of obvious spam and stuff. And it was actually pretty bad for a while. But I guess they've gotten better, or I don't know, whatever. But anyways, leave a good comment. It can be whatever. It can be hello. It can be code please. It can be some actual comment that pertains to the game. Leave a comment, and I will private message you through YouTube a code that you can use. So how do you use your code? Oh, it went right back in. It went right back in. Oh. That was unintentional. So the auto run feature, it's auto running. Things are happening. I'm going to try to intervene and throw a shield team skill when I get enough points. And maybe that'll keep my guys from getting sniped. And then I can kind of focus on stuff. So, okay. But nope, somebody still gets hit. That's fine. That's the ability I wanted to use. There we go. And then we'll see if we can auto through this. I'm still probably going to manual the boss, to be honest. I just don't want to deal with it. But it's functional. You just have to have a team that can then auto the boss without any issues, which I don't know if we're there yet. But yeah, so leave a comment on this. You can only get 1 code. So if I accidentally give you 2 codes, let's say you comment twice or something, and I don't figure it out. I don't know. You can't enter in twice. It'll just say the error doesn't work, whatever. Heads up for future videos, future codes, things like that, where I don't have to message everybody, because that takes a lot of work for me. Eventually, I'll have codes where I can just put it in the video somewhere, and you guys can just enter it in, no problem. So we're kind of playing around with the codes and how we're going to do things, how we can make things special for you guys. Get you guys freebies. Every little bit helps for free to plays, of course. But yeah, it feels weird. You take a week off filming. Hey, this is the new enemy that was added. So the little guy in the back with the horns, he is the new legendary enemy. So there you go. Look at that. Stay tuned for the gotcha monsters. There might be some happenings with those guys. I'm very optimistic about the future, but you might have to wait for the announcement, the official announcement for that one. And when the announcements come out, hey, I'm gonna make a video. So there you go, not too bad. I should be getting back to a somewhat more regular schedule. We had some stuff going on around here, as you can imagine. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, leave that comment. We'll do it. I'll just double check my settings after we get out of here. I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I might be locked into another raid. I only had 4 raid. No, but I just grabbed a bunch. So we have 7. So, we'll figure out how I can get out of here. We'll figure out. It's like, help! I'm stuck in perpetual raids. It's like I'm Diver. But we'll figure this thing out. I gotta say, my team is super, super, super close to being able to just completely wreck this place. And honestly, I wouldn't mind, popping a couple 100 raids, get a boost on, wake up in the morning, and just collect some loot. I'm pretty sure reality won't be that easy, but girlfriend's already laughing at me. Let's see how it is. Nah, she's laughing at something else. But anywho, I'll try to find a way to exit out after this one. After this run, I think we kind of proved the point here. But I'm very, very happy with the auto run feature. That is amazing. I wonder if you can auto run for Bounty Boss, or is it only raids? I guess I'll have to take a look and check that out after this. I'm excited, fellas. I'm excited. Raid 9 is on the way. Guild Boss 5 is on the way. A bunch of other stuff happenings. The itemizing your minions is coming. There's a lot of cool stuff. And I think we killed another guild boss. So we killed guild boss 1. I think we killed guild boss 2 for the second time this week. We've got a good chance of killing guild boss 4. I know we can get guild boss 3. Let's do the full launch. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And that didn't do it. Hopefully he doesn't get another attack off. He does not, because we got a lot of speed. Whew. Alright, can we get out of here? Can I see my settings? There's one more. I think if I manual out of here, it'll allow me to break it. So maybe there's 1 or 2 more enemies. This video is probably going to be longer than I want, but it'll be good. It'll give me a chance to check out my editing software and all that kind of stuff and try to get set back up. Because it's been a little crazy. I'm digging the whale mount. Usually I'm not a big mount fan, but the whale mount, I gotta say, it's pretty good. So, okay, since I was not on auto battle when that ended, I'm able to leave. Do I want to leave? Yes. I think that should end my looping. Or is it going to kidnap me? Nope. Okay, so you are able to get out pretty easily. Let's just go back and read this again. It'll reject the merchant. It'll reject the treasure. Auto combat will not be turned off after the character dies, except for setting to automatically persuade monsters with specified areas. Other monsters automatically refuse capture. You can go, this is what I get stuck on. You can go to the game settings to revise the above mentioned items. So if I can change them in game settings, why did it not turn off my autopilot? Because it got turned off. Disable auto battle after killed. Did I turn that off? Did you guys catch me just accidentally turn that off? Or not turn it on? Or did it not save? I probably screwed that up in some way. Okay. That kind of messes up the video, to be honest. Pretty much wicked, fellas. Did I level up? Why did I get gems? Okay. So, it was me, I guess. Everything should work fine. Doop, doop, doop. Let's go jump into another one, and I'll wrap this video up. But I'll continue testing. If it ends up that it's like it kicks off that option, which is probably not the case, Naira just changed stats again. then I will I'll make a little notification. I'll make a little comment on this video. But I must have just clicked it off or failed to click it back on or whatever. In fact, I don't want the video to be too long, but I do want to see if somebody dies, will it turn off the autopilot? Because that's like the only thing left to test. All I just need is get my team a little bit stronger. They're going to tweak their new gear that they just got. And I think we're good to go, man. What a relief will it be just to turn this on, hop in the shower. I actually went exercising today. I went jogging around the park at a time where there was not a lot of people to get some exercise so I don't die from natural causes. There you go. We're finally seeing multiple people on the team do damage because it's all spread out a little bit, because the enemies actually have some hit points. I'm very curious how PvP is going to go. If you're a DPS player, you might consider lowering your stamina back down if you wanted to have the same amount of hit points, and that would allow you to put more stats in other stuff again, because I know a lot of you guys like to run around with like 600 or 700 stamina before the update. Now you might be able to do it with like 500 or 600, I don't know, we'll see how it goes, and that'll obviously give you more offensive stats. Keep in mind that the bounty boss Gavix did not increase in hit points. The guild bosses did not increase in hit points. We've had some folks testing that, and nobody feels like there's a bug or an issue there. But if you feel like you found something, let us know. But I think it's all good, man. That's pretty quick. We got the recipes. Yeah, it's not too bad. Dude, that whale is just murking people, man. I'm digging the whale. When I first played this game, it took me a minute to kind of adjust to the graphics and just be like, is it this, is that? I'm digging it. I still don't like the enemies in Raid 7, like the cars. Like if the cars were going to turn into Megatron and start punching people in the face, then sign me up. But if I'm just fighting a car with a gun on it, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't dislike it. I just don't like it. But the other stuff I do like. And I think he's pretty beefy boss right there. But anywho, so this video is going to be one raid longer than I intended, but you know what? That's how it is. That's how it is, boys. I did not notice that the community boat, it's like a canoe. What do you call a Viking canoe? A skiff? Is it a skiff? But the skiff there, it's got some teeth on the front. I'm digging that. But anyways, I'll run this one until the raid automatically resets on its own, just to test that one last time. We'll wrap this up. I think that the hit point stamina change is definitely a move in the right direction. We'll continue to collect data and see how things go. But I mean, look, instead of having one guy just one-shot everything, my whole team's actually dealing damage, so it feels pretty good. We're still able to get through here. We had a couple deaths, of course, because we're running only one tank, and there's some attack random or attack target in here from the rifle guy that you're seeing. But you know, we'll figure that out. We'll get it smooth. I still don't think I've ever got a turn in these runs, but it is possible that as a tank, once you start to hit 5,000 or 6,000 total stats, you should have enough excess stats to put into speed or agility, whatever you want to call it, if you want. I probably still won't do that. I'll still just, if I decide that I have enough health that I'm not dying at all, I'll probably just put the rest into my attack stat so that my pet proc is doing more heals. And I think I'll just call that a day. But you never know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure that I'll end up getting some rolls where I'll get some agility on some gear anyways, and that'll probably even me out. But hey, I'm doing the same damage as Vashir, so I mean, hey, come on. Something. So I didn't press anything. It's automatically loading me up into the next one. There we go. There we go, fellas. Enjoy. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Leave a comment in the description if you want me to message you, private message YouTube. Make sure that you have private messages on YouTube enabled so I can do that. Who knows? But we'll do it. We'll do the thing. You'll get your code and more codes in the future. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video.